Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I was just listening to somebody else's video and it really inspired me to make this video. What they were talking about in their video was, when they had the courage and the drive to start their own business. They did, but they were starting from ground zero. They didn't have much. They didn't have anything actually. And they said the first year of their business, they didn't make $1. And it got so rough for them that they had to then move in with their mother. Shortly after moving in with their mother actually kicked them out. He was like, it came out of nowhere. I wasn't, expecting her to do that to me. And, he was in a vulnerable situation, obviously. And she knew that he had moved in because, he was struggling. So he said, of course that situation put him in a jam, quote unquote, and he experienced some very uncomfortable, awkward situations as a result. But in hindsight, he says he thanks her for that because the situation was definitely a part of refining him and shaping him and sculpting and molding him into the man that he is today, which he is a multimillionaire. Now, he says he doesn't talk to her like that. He don't deal with her like he used to, but he definitely thanks her for doing that. And I just want to, use that. And I've listened to so many other success stories, and there's always controversy. There's always rock bottom, a lot of times associated with propelling a person into a higher level. And the way that I like to think about it is think about Judas in the Bible. He was a catalyst. It wasn't nice. It wasn't right. He was disloyal. You know what I'm saying? But because he was disloyal, it helped propel the situation and progress it to the point where Jesus could die for our sins. And, we all will meet at least one Judas in our life. If Jesus had a Judas, of course, how are we going to get a pass on it? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to meet at least one Judas in your life. And if you're super blessed, it's going to be several Judases. But every time they come, their role is to refine you and build you up stronger and propel you into your destiny. Stronger and wiser than you were before you interacted and experienced whatever they bringing into your life, okay? That's going to turn it upside down. So with that being said, sometimes you have to thank your Judas. Sometimes you have to thank your Judas. As effed up as it is, as uncomfortable as it might have been, you have to thank your Judas sometimes. So for some of you out there that have gone through the traumatic experience of narcissistic abuse, what did you learn out of it? How did it make you stronger and better? These are the things that you take with you moving forward. You're going to see a narcissist from a mile away, chances are, if you're doing the work. And you're just 1,000 miles ahead of them now. They ain't even going to want to come to you, tell you. And if they do think about it, they ain't staying but not even 1 second because they're going to realize it real quick. You have this armor on now because you've been there and you've done that. So for all that narcissist did to you that was completely negative, there's some positive in it too if you choose to see it. That narcissist shined a light on some of your vulnerabilities, and if you do the work, you can be tighter and stronger in those areas where people won't be able to exploit you in those ways again. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for any Judas. We can take this way beyond narcissistic abuse anytime. Some people might say because that job fired me after 20 years, I was brave enough to finally go start my business because I didn't have that comfort. Because that person left me at the altar. Because, they robbed me blind. Because, you could just go on and on with that. Because, these effed up things that happen to us, depending on how we respond to it, it could actually be turned into lemonade. Those lemons could be turned into lemonade. Because I'm sure you could think, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be wise in that area. I wouldn't be smart. I wouldn't be as strong. Just think about it. When you're going to the gym, what happens? When you're trying to build muscle, what do you have to do? You got to break them muscles down to build them back up. Same thing in life. Same thing in life. We get broken down to be built back up. But it can always be for your good. It could be for a better scenario, for a better situation, a better mind. Okay? So I just wanted to make that, a lot of times we look at the cup half empty, and, we got to learn how to look at stuff half full too. Got to look at stuff half full. So I just wanted to give you, a half full point of view on it and spin. Because I listen to a lot of narcissistic abuse channels, and a lot of it is woe is me, victimization type of thing. I really want to empower people on my channel. I don't want people walking around feeling like victims per se. Yeah, somebody tried to get one over on you, and they might have gotten several things over on you, but where you at now? What can you be now? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a victim in life. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because I don't want to start rumbling, number one. Number two, I just got home. I got 6 kids downstairs waiting to have dinner and needing to spend time with their mommy. But I just wanted to shoot this video out to you guys. So bear with me and everything. Like, I didn't try to do makeup and set up the scene or anything, but, I got to take moments when I got them. So until next time, take care.